has a tendency to bring down his right arm. Pero ito si Desierto has not been able to take advantage of that. He should score with a left hook. Oy! Umayaw bigla! Umayaw si Dele Desierto. Sabi niya, ayaw na niya.
The accumulation of the punches.
Hindi man lang bumagsak ito si
Yes,
Desierto.
hindi. Pero nasaktan na siyang masyado sa...
いきなり第1ラウンドダウンを奪われました。マニー・パキャオが出てきます。現役の世界ランカー、東洋太平洋の階級チャンピオン、2回目のダウンを奪いました。
なんか足に来てますね。痙攣を起こしてるんじゃないかな。足。
大きく深呼吸をしました。レフェリーの阿部和夫が相手の寺尾の目をじっと見てからこの試合再開。一気にいきますマニー・パキャオ。寺尾苦しい。
いやもう本当に苦しいところですね、これ我慢ですね。
残り時間は30秒です。
クリンチした方がいいですよ。
これですね、クリンチにして
もう一回じゃもうダウンじゃ3ノックダウンですからね、終わりますよ。あと15秒ですね。
我慢できるか。寺尾新青コーナーに詰まっています。残り時間10秒。粘れるか寺尾。第1ラウンド足に来ています。最後のやったらダウンは、いやその前にゴングか。いや試合終了、試合終了。
いやいやよく頑張ったんですがね、もう1秒か2秒ぐらいの。
Macklin scoring with a solid drive. And again, a left and right to the body by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao again to the midsection.
Macklin is hurting in the midsection. Kaya itinatago niya yan eh.
A good right to the head again. Oh, beautiful right there. And combinations by Manny Pacquiao. Several unanswered blows. And Jet Penick throws in the towel for Todd Macklin. A big victory here for Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines in his first outing after winning the title back in Bangkok.
Pinauulan na siya ng suntok. Here comes Manny Pacquiao again. Bottom of the left. The left. Manny Pacquiao stalking his... Oh! Good left again to the chin. Right back on the jaw. Oh, Gabriel Mira. And he slowly walks back to his corner. Binibinaan ni referee Richard Steele. Si Gabriel Mira. This is round number 4. Oh! He's down again! Maliwala naman! Ang sinigay, tumitingin na siya sa kanyang corner. Ano ba ito? Pwede mo mong ituloy. Sabi siguro ni Gabriel Mira. He gets up at the counter. Oh, sinichempo-chempo na rin si Gabriel Mira. And Mira's tying him up. Right to the face of Gabriel Mira. Another left. Oh, that's it! That's it! Manny Pacquiao retains the WBC flyweight championship.
Yeah. He's now rated number 7 in the bantamweight WBC.
This is only the second round, and Hamili is in clear strict. Raymond Hamili down in the second round from a left by Manny Pacquiao.
Really coming back.
Trying to counter, but Hamili is back. Manny Pacquiao trying to connect again.
Sumabog ang uso ni
Hamili. Again by Pacquiao, and Hamili is still groggy. But oh, another good left. I think it's a winner. For the second time in this fight. Another knockdown here, and the fight will be over.
Hindi pa siya. Gusto pa ni Hamili.
Yes, but under the rules, another knockdown here would mean an
Fight is over.
stopping to the fight.
Malakas talaga kaliwa ni Pacquiao. Tama rin.
But Hamili comes back.
Eh si Hamili sumasabay.
A good left again. Yes, it's all over. overload.
Yes, Manny Pacquiao pursuing Barutillo. He knows that Barutillo is hurt. And he goes down Barutillo. The canvas for the first time in this fight. Barutillo is down.
This is the first time he's ever been down.
Is giving him a mandatory 8 count to the face of Manny Pacquiao. Hindi pwedeng magkumpiyansa
Medyo
si Manny
tinamaan si
Pacquiao.
Manny doon. Tinamaan si Manny Pacquiao ngayon.
Oh!
Whatever.
That was a delayed reaction.
It's a delayed reaction.
A delayed reaction, and Bruce McDavis ends the fight.
I think
He did not even Ito. Sige. Tapos na yan. Pabagsak na si Barutillo dyan.
Hindi, yun na.
We'd like to call on
Delayed reaction.
It was a right. It was a right.
Delayed reaction. Please,
Right
for the
hook.
awarding of our trophy and our belt.
Right hook.
Elusive target. Yun, dalawang tama pero nandun pa rin. Yun. Naglogi.
Nakuha na.
Ilunato, tumakbo po. For the first time, tumakbo. Si Wetya sakmok lang. And he's still backpedaling. Matatapos ata. Oh, tapos. Tama ang sinabi. Tignan ko po. Parang meron, lumoduli. Grabe yung tama na yun, ha? Lumoduli. Yung parang aftershock. Pero tama yun. Okay, di on that note, kami po yung nagpapaalam sa inyo. Nagko-congratulates. We wanted to get Manny Pacquiao, pero ang problema, palagi ko, dinudubog na ng kanyang entourage. At baka hindi na wise to get him here. Maybe in the future, we can get to talk to Manny Pacquiao. But again, pamula po dito sa napa-progressive na tao. Congratulations sa tao ng Kinapawan. At least dito ang ibinabato, suntok na.
Fighter, he had no idea.
Pacquiao may take care of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel. You gotta continue?
When have you ever seen a fighter say, I'm not okay?
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba. Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for Pacquiao as he lifts it away from Lesonola Ledwaba. There's the first knockdown, straight left hand. It's 4:45 in the morning in Soweto, where Ledwaba is from. There is no joy in Soweto Sunday morning. And here's the second knockdown, and as Larry, as you said at the beginning of the round, there was a weariness about Ledwaba. He began the round.
The guy was out. He went to his corner the previous round out.
Yeah, you pointed that out
to you.
Yeah, he was walking on little shuffle
There was
feet.
nothing in his eyes but sleep.
Yep. Well, and a certain resignation that it wasn't going to get any better. Yep.
Oh, when you go to your corner and you can't see, you don't have any resignation. Oh, you are resigned. Period. Night lights out.
Yep. Well, and you heard Julio's corner saying, hit him in the belly. And down goes Julio.
It was a perfect execution of what he was told in the corner. Double jab and throw the left hand. He did it. Look what we see.
The kid listens.
Hey, come to me. Bueno. Box.
Freddie Roach told him to go in behind the double jab and followed him with the left hand. He did it twice in a row. In the second one, dropped Julio.
This is some prospect, Bobby. To me, he's every bit as exciting as Prince Nassim Hamed.
He really is. He can punch. He can take a punch. He's aggressive, and he loves to fight.
Okay.
Second knockdown of Julio. No 3 knockdown rule in effect.
I think Julio's going to have trouble finishing this round. I really do.
Julio trying to fight his way back. A little grabbing and holding might be the thing to do. Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again. And Bill Clancy's seen enough. Barrera, Morales, and various other good fighters. Here are the knockdowns, Bobby.
First knockdown, the jab. That was the second jab with the straight left hand. And here comes the second. Again, the accumulation factor becoming a factor. Banging him to the body, staying on top of the body, and then up top again with the straight left hand behind the jab. Eventually, the referee's going to come in here. It's just teeing off on Julio, and Pacquiao definitely wins this fight.
seconds here, feeling as though he's in control against Emmanuel Lucero. And after that punch, he is totally in control, and the referee instantly stops the fight.
He was out on his feet with a punch that landed right on the point of the jaw.
Jose Cobian taking no chances. Very comfortable in LA. You can see there's the left hand that starts to Lucero standing up.
He never saw the punch coming. He was too low to even see it coming. He thought he was probably out of danger by getting that low.
Gives you a pretty good idea as to how heavy are Manny Pacquiao's hands.
Yes, and it's good focus and concentration too.
And the referee stoppage was aimed at protecting Lucero from another shot, because Lucero was a sitting duck target there for Pacquiao.
Yeah. Pacquiao was timing his movement, and in just a matter of time, he timed exactly where he figured he would move his head, and he moved right into position.
So Manny Pacquiao stretches his record to 37 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. How long will he remain in the 122-pound division? When will he move up and look for big money against much bigger names at 126?
Well, whenever he does decide to move up, I would take him as a serious threat to all of the featherweights.
大いに助けてしまう時もあります。それ以上にファンの皆さんはちょっと水が入りまして、気が抜けてしまうものですが。おお、左の今のよろけ方は浜田さん聞いてたんでしょうかね。うわ、お客さんすごい大喜び、騒ぎをしています。20秒ありますからね。決まりそうですね、このラウンド。いきますいきます。とにかくもう左でどんどんいきます。一発当てればいいですね。踏みとどまれません。止めましたね。試合終了です。もうこれ以上やっても勝負ありだということでしょう。最初のダウンでしょうか、これは。
そうですね。
Unloading finally sa luneta, mga kaibigan, Manila Mayor
特に左ですね、当てる感はあるんですよ。
ほとんどこの左だけで勝ってきたという。
そうなんですね。
He's not moving his head at all. He's just standing in one position.
This is why we use the word sensation. We are
if he doesn't move his head, he's going down again.
And Juan Manuel Marquez has been down twice. And he's off balance again. Lands a good straight left. That momentarily backs Pacquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
Third knockdown of the first round. And he caught Marquez going down, and I'm not sure Juan Manuel will be able to get up. Cortez is going to let the fight continue. 30 seconds left in the first. Marquez has been down 3 times already. And Pacquiao lands another huge left. And another big one.
But he's not getting away from the straight left at all. There's no head movement at all.
This is not the fight that Juan Manuel Marquez would have wanted.
Marquez is showing tremendous heart and determination to survive this round.
And even if he gets past this round, I don't think it's going to change the outcome because his head is not moving.
Manny Pacquiao is a storm. Juan Manuel.
Manny Pacquiao coming at Marquez like a typhoon across the Pacific.
That was the first knockdown. Here's the second one. And at this point, it was as much speed as power that was befuddling Marquez.
Well, Marquez came out and tried to make a statement. He's the bigger...
From Manny Pacquiao dito po sa ating first and second round. Well, Chino, that's because maganda ang depensa ni Fasag. Although tinatamaan siya dito, hindi masyadong solid, no? Because he's got both his hands up. Oh, sandali, that's a knockdown. That is a knockdown. Definitely knockdown yun. Tinamaan si Fasang. Sa noong tinamaan kinito. Alam mo, sa volume of punches, it's a barrage. Barrage. At nayanig po dito sa tagig. Ito po si Basong. This is the round highlights. Kami yung kanan tumama. Right hand, yes. That was the right hand. Again, the right to the forehead dito. And that staggered and sent ito pong si Pasong Pirang. Pero combination niya, makikita nyo ulit. Yung jab, which looks like more of a straight. And then, ayun. I guarantee you, if we have to go 12, we will go 12. Meron lang kong konting, nako, ito na. Under 5 seconds. At hilong-hilo si Pasong Pirang. Yes, he's groggy. He got staggered. Again, he will be lucky. Pero he went down. Yes, tama yun. Walang fighter to be saved after the bell. And another knockdown scored by Manny Pacquiao. Pero dapat, the third round ended. Dapat Yung hindi ko pa nakikita, yung sustained attack ni Manny Pacquiao sa katawan. It's been all head so far. At wala pa tayong nakikitang assault by Manny Pacquiao sa katawan ni Fasan 3K battery.
Saka pansin mo yung kaliwa niya, bihira niyang binibitawan. Pag napadikit lang siya, but it's all been the right doing the work. Sabi kasi ni Manny Pacquiao kanina, abangan niyo yung kanan ko. And really, that right, he is trying to work at that so hard. At ito po, inuulit po namin in preparation for that big one. On February 26, he is set to meet Manuel Marquez in a rematch, but he has first to finish off this assignment of his. Buuso yan, ano? Ayaw natin i-risk yan. And Manny Pacquiao now, ang sabi nga ng mga dito, Tito.
Oh yes! One punch! The left hand!
The left hand.
Left hand!
That left upper, Kinito.
Parang upper yun.
It's an upper left
Woo!
hand. That nail. This is the third knockdown scored in this bout by Manny Pacquiao against Pasong Pirang.
At sabi ni Fasan, okay, lalaban pa ako. One punch brought down Fasan in this round.
Ito na
naman.
Goodbye.
And that's it.
Kinito.
It's over. It's over. Manny Pacquiao, sensational knockout.
Win-workout lang yung kanan.
Grabe.
Ang kaliwa. Pumunta pa rin siya sa kaliwa niya. Anong kailangan
Manny
niya?
Pacquiao is the second of 4 children. Ito, panuorin natin.
Ang ganda kinito nung
Kaliwa.
tinago niya ng kanan and then the upper of that left that sent itong Pasong Pirang kissing the canvas.
At ito na naman.
Ito na naman. Grabe, ang ganda kinito. Nakatago
Parang
sa kanan.
uppercut na cross na hindi mo maintindihan, but it was a left hand that brought Fasan down. Dalawang beses siyang bumagsak dito sa ating 4th round. Ito, panuorin ulit natin. One of the knockdowns scored here by Manny Pacquiao.
Tingnan mo, PPK niya ng kanan.
Ito yung kanan.
Tapos ito na, pag nakita niya magtatago sa kanan, uli, ayan, PPK ng kanan. And look at that left. Ang ganda ng timing kinito.
At nakita mo, no? Yung dalawang paa, umangat. Umangat yung dalawang paa from the canvas. Bihira natin nakikita yan.
Mamaya babalikan natin yung angle just to show
Grabe
you
yun.
how excellent that form of Manny Pacquiao was when he delivered that. Ang ganda
At saka
nun.
yung power. Umangat yung dalawang paa from the canvas, and you rarely see that in a boxing fight, not unless you see a Mike Tyson inside the ring.
Mamaya
Yan
ho,
ang power.
babalikan natin yung nagdaan. Itong mga ganitong victory, ito nagagalvanize ito yung pagiging Pilipino natin. Maraming nagsasabi, nagdududa sa ating pagka-Pilipino, pero pag nakikita mong isang tunay na Pilipino katulad ni Manny Pacquiao, napakasarap kinito. Look at that textbook form uppercut. His full weight was there. Nakikita yan sa kanya pong pagde-deliver niyan. Nagsimula sa paa, papunta sa bewang, papunta sa balikat, and not smell the difference ito sa laban. Pag ninyo paano nyo ikakakyan, ha?
Talagang hinanap ni
Ayun, ang ganda
Manny
ng form.
Pacquiao yung opening. At yun, no, ito yung sinabi natin kanina, no? Both feet out of the canvas.
Sa kapag bagsak pikit.
At at bihirang-bihirang mangyari yan sa boxing, not unless talagang napakalakas na boxing.
Huli ko nakita yon, tama ka kanina. Huli ko nakita yan ay sa laban ni Mike Tyson against Andrew Golota.
Oo.
Down on that shot.
Yeah, he's fighting, but his legs are so weak that at any time he can
There he goes. Good call, Manny. That's the first real knockdown of Eric Morales' career.
totally exhausted. And it seems like he has a set.
He's going to fall farther behind on the scorecards unless he can knock Pacquiao down. But it's almost impossible to imagine it now.
It's over.
There's the second knockdown and the stoppage.
Out of his last four.
Here's the first knockdown, Emmanuel Stewart. You saw it coming.
Yeah, it was just his legs was going. I mean, anyway, even a punch on the shoulders would have scored a knockdown.
Another look at knockdown number one. Pacquiao hitting Morales on the top of the head, and often that'll send the fighter down.
You can't fight when you don't have any legs to hold your body up.
Knockdown number two. And at this point, Morales was just looking for a place to hide. And the hyper-energetic Pacquiao, relentless with rights and lefts.
When he started to come complaining about his legs about 3 or 4 rounds earlier, to me that was indication that he realized he was in trouble and he was probably going to quit sooner or later.
Manny Pacquiao tonight was not looking for the home run on every swing, was not looking to knock out Eric Morales with every punch.
Really just getting overwhelmed, and you have to think about him coming back and fighting again. This is bad stuff for him to be taking. Well, the ref might stop it for them. Here's Pacquiao all over. Here comes the corner. Lawrence Cole is thinking about it. Will they do it? The corner finally does. They did. And Lawrence Cole in there at the same time. And this is
After this, Pereira protested to the referee. That's when the corner has to look at it. Around the side, Pereira trying to hang on, but he can't do it.
That's the result of a residue of punishment right there, not just one particular shot, the body shot, but look at the shots he took.
Look at Pereira just taking this. This is a guy who's so proud, but corner was slow to react. They're on the way up the steps.
Frankly, I thought Lawrence Cole was going to stop this a little bit sooner than he did. What's he seeing here? I mean, there's no way Pereira can retaliate.
Sometimes referees give great fighters a lot more room, and that's what Lawrence Cole did.
He looks so strong and so sturdy as compared to Morales. Even though Morales is landing, he seems to be still uncoordinated as compared to...
Down goes Morales on a Pacquiao right hand.
Left.
And Morales thought that he had Pacquiao in trouble.
He got over.
Manny throws so many punches, sometimes it's hard to isolate the knockdown punch, Emmanuel. Let's take a look.
Here you see Morales coming in with an attack, but Pacquiao just shoots a punch, but Morales was out of position and knocked him down. A lot of was balanced.
Hit him with both the right and the left, got him to go down. CompuBox numbers in 2, and you see the flurry with which they ended the round.
This is vintage.
Slightly staggered after that last left hand, and down he goes. Solid left hand shot by Pacquiao, who did not like Morales saying that he didn't hurt him with punches in the second fight. Pacquiao was... And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again. Third knockdown of the fight by Pacquiao against Morales.
He doesn't want to get up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more. That is that. Dick Dracula stops the fight. Manny Pacquiao has the knockout.
He looked into the corner.
This Emmanuel Stewart.
Well,
let's take a look at some replays.
Manny's name is Emmanuel, too. His real name. It's just everything. It's just too much of an attack, the intensity, the fury. The wrong thing for an Asian fighter.
It's hard to uphold precision and craft when a guy is just overwhelming you.
And he punches good with both hands now. It used to be with a simple 1-2 puncher with a straight left. Now he does a right hook, uppercuts, everything.
Now, shortly after this second knockdown, if the camera angle shows it to you, you will see, exactly as Larry Merchant said, Eric Morales stares into the corner and looks at his father.
Well, that's the same look that I said before that I saw when he went down the last fight, even though he said it wasn't from a punch. And I saw the same thing with Arturo Gatti. And that's the worst look at else when they say, I'm done, I'm finished.
That's the look, right there.
And Alexa Aguero did it the second fight with Aaron Pryor. And in from 140 to natural weight, it can be a big factor late in the fight.
Perfect right hand by Pacquiao.
Right hook.
Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it. Got 40 seconds to get it done. One of the most vicious finishers in the sport. Velasquez in big trouble now, trying to hold on.
Velasquez is doing something that's very smart. Clinch, even if you have to fall down with the opponent.
Pacquiao just missed a counter left hand that would have ended the fight. Good job of holding on by Velasquez. He's still staggering.
Velasquez is not only hurt, I think fatigue is a big factor now. There's no way I can see him going into the fight.
The increasing accuracy of Pacquiao's shots making a difference, and Velasquez goes to his knee as the round comes to a close. They're saying he did so before the bell, so it is a knockdown. And that's a stoppage.
Good call by the left hand. He landed a right hook, and that's what started most of the problems.
All right, let's take a look here. This is the first moment at which Velasquez was hurt. Look at the perfect right hook. As Velasquez was stepping in, Pacquiao picking his spot and nailing him with that right hook.
The punch that you don't see is the punch that always hurts you.
And then a barrage of straight left hands following that. And referee Lou Filippo watching closely to be certain that Velasquez was still throwing, still defending himself. When Velasquez went down, Filippo gave him the count and realized that the Mexican fighter had had enough of Pacquiao's constant storm of power punches.
I'm looking very much forward to his fight with Morales.
You are. So Manny Pacquiao's luster grows again. And referee
spoke the family. He's in trouble and down goes Solis.
It looked like it was a lip uppercut that dropped him. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
Ocho! He does get up at 9. That was a surprise. How much longer can he continue? A lot of time left in this round, of course.
There goes that uppercut again. He's hurt. He's out. It's it. It's over.
Solis sent down for the second time. He is on the apron of the ring.
He's not going to beat the count. He's not going to beat the count.
Manny back.
Yeah, when he got hurt and when he got broke and he got saved by the bell, I know he got hurt, so I'm decided to pressure him and go to the body and head and combination more.
And then we see the end of the fight there.
This can change back and forth from this right here.
down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao. It may not have been a home run, but it was a double into the corner.
And Marquez is hurt. He's better be very glad that he's going to end that around. Here you see the knockdown right here. Beautiful short left. And it would have been down again the second time except for the ropes held him up. And then he came back and stunned Pacquiao slightly at the end of the round.
That was the same sequence of punches as
alive. Don't fall in this game plan.
Here you see Pacquiao land his patented right and straight left following through right on the chin. Here you see Pacquiao is getting his range again and started to find his target with that long straight left hand. In fact, that's the punch evidently that probably
That one punch to This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao.
If you hit the body, he's not going to take it anymore.
You see an unusual punch right here. You see Pacquiao duck a punch and just wing a punch, not even knowing where it's going, and it landed.
blood is drama.
Bloodier, more brutal finish. How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
It should have never got to that.
To retire by the end of this year. Where does the spotlight fall? Right here.
Here you see Pacquiao land a beautiful short left cross right over the shoulder. Diaz never even saw the punch.
Jab, left hand, good night. Merciful. Finally, the merciful knockout we were talking about.
Yes, it was. First class.
Right on the chin. Through 8 rounds, the 3 judges' scores were 80-71, 80-72, 80-71, totally academic. It was a bloodletting from about the second round on. And if the question was, how good could Pacquiao look in his first fight as a lightweight? The answer is better than you might have believed.
Very intent and very angry. I was just see that. But he's fighting a very intelligent fight.
Right left hand and a right hook from Pacquiao. And see
current punches that have landed thus far.
De La Hoya knows he wants to.
This has the makings of being a very
simple. De La Hoya is so much taller. Pacquiao so much faster.
Confusing him.
Manny is hitting him with his punches off.
Momentarily shocked Oscar.
Bothersome for Oscar throughout the round, who simply can't right through the middle of De La Hoya's guard. De La Hoya lands, even though dangerous and destructive, largely great left hand. His ability, starting his offense with it as he's doing division.
One thing that you upper body movement with his hair.
He was always put in.
And he has those from top to bottom with that, as opposed to along the ropes.
His upper body movement and defense is very
trying to go at the body.
Head movement at all. His head is stationary.
And as you see, almost no height difference between.
Pacquiao lands a brilliant up. De La Hoya has not been able to
somehow in the sport for over a decade.
Hasn't really gotten his offense going.
And as I said, it's going to get stronger as the fight goes on, even though he's winning now. Oscar has no...
Why did so many ringside at
something? You have to believe that.
He's just there, and Pacquiao following against him. There is a big swelling, taking De La Hoya to the cleaners. Now,
to me, more aggressive. Snap and the speed is coming from...
And that's because he's uncertain where Manny's going to...
Good point. You can tell that.
Is it also because it's a physically more...
Doesn't look that strong when he does.
Joe Sr. Pacquiao has dominated De La Hoya.
If Oscar can't say like a guy going out, doing a 3 to nothing, not only clean punching.
Pacquiao's between the gloves of Oscar get Manny preoccupied.
Constructive punch for De La Hoya. Asked Freddie Roach yesterday, and I said, have you ever seen Oscar for a conventional fighter against a southpaw? For the same reason.
And if Oscar's not going to and that's what Oscar needs to do, jab. Man timing so much, and even if he doesn't...
Shots there by Pacquiao. There's doubt coming in as to whether Pacquiao...
And you watch when Manny lands his left, he then moves out of the line of fire. He hits it, he moves away as soon as he lands.
This is getting embarrassing.
It's an event when they seem to be landing for Pacquiao.
Oscar looks old and he can't handle the speed.
Pag ginamitan mo ng bilis ng kamay, bilis ng paa, biglang...
Somewhere in the better, in May of 2007.
What is the feeling of a fighter when he's in there with somebody who's always beating him to the punch?
As I say, the deal, not handling speed, and he doesn't block those right hands at all. He has his right hand permanently stuck in his face, and Manny just punches us like a...
And he's doing this.
It's a brilliant fight plan, personally had expected, and more so than De La Hoya expected as well. Not been able to solve.
I think you summed it all up in that phrase. You know, when a lot of the experts...
Shot by Oscar.
Biggest punch of the fight for De La Hoya. If judges are looking for... This might be the one, although now Pacquiao... And prevent Pacquiao from countering him as so far.
But a lot of those punches that Manny has landed, which is on the cup, if you notice, he has his cup extremely high. So
Nacho Beristain asks between 45 years old, but rather than they call it a 45.
Almost guaranteed.
Pacquiao looks largely...
Style looks like...
In May, fighting Manny is something entirely different.
And right down the pipe. Direct, and that's the kind of punch.
Pacquiao. I mean, Oscar De La Hoya hasn't gotten up to schneid. These guys said just keep turning him, because that's what he's...
Fighters in a long time.
Yeah, Ricardo Mayorga's no elite.
You would think called smaller man.
I think Jim summed it up. There's just too much into the fight, how to hold him off, how to get... He doesn't...
He's maybe trying to lay a trap, but Manny is too smart and too fast for it.
This fight's out.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya. Has zero answers for the Pacquiao. Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old.
Some of us wonder
if this fight's over.
This era, right now, he's looking like Armstrong.
And Oscar is barely throwing.
Yes. He's looking
hard
entirely at
shots.
Oscar.
De La Hoya hasn't been down, but that may be the only thing that's keeping...
He hasn't thrown a...
Pacquiao is closing in on landing 50 power shots in the round.
We'll throw punches. We're gonna finish the fight. We can't be receiving punches like that, one after the other. Do you understand me?
Right here you see Pacquiao landing punch after. It's not so much just the way he's landing them. The body language and position. De La Hoya's body is that of a man that's defeated. It's passive. He looks...
David Diaz was closer to being in the fight.
Who is the most exciting little fight?
Little.
Big.
He looks
little
big.
fight.
All right, Larry, you in this one. Could you see Pacquiao against...
No, and he himself says 40 after this fight. This could be the...
He doesn't know what to do at all.
Well, glorious run of the Golden Boy is seeing the curtain drawn here tonight. They have the best chance of picking up his identity because Pacquiao's following is growing, not just in the Pacific Rim, but in the United States. And 20 weeks has a tough decision.
This could be the end of the fight.
Listen, no. Listen, if you keep taking punches, I'm stopping the fight. Okay?
We're going to stop it. Better we stop it. It's our decision, Oscar. It's a decision that we have to take. There's no reason to continue with this. He's too fast. Are you okay? Are you with that? You agree? Yes. One more round, or is that it? Is that it?
Right now, you're here. The corner is wanting to stop the fight.
Is that it? Yeah? That's it? Let's finish it. That's it. Let's go.
It's over. Manny Pacquiao has beaten Oscar De La Hoya. Back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. And down goes Hatton after he swings and misses with a left hook. And that's a knockdown for Manny Pacquiao. Perfect right hand inside.
I don't know if Ricky's going to.
The perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it out of the round? He's down for the second time. This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger.
From day one.
Here's the first knockdown, Emmanuel.
Right hook as he was coming in, never saw it. And what's amazing, to see him land a punch and then slip a punch all at the same time shows unbelievable coordination.
The issue has always been
timing.
Whether Hatton could get to Pacquiao and avoid these kinds of clean punches.
CompuBox numbers in round one, utterly devastating. Hands a hard body shot.
But Ricky isn't moving his head too much still. His head is still right there.
That is, oh my gosh, what a straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And Kenny Bayless says, no way, that is that. What an
before this fight tonight, he had shown this kind of power against the best featherweights, Barrera, Morales.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
This is a perfect time.
That was super slow motion.
Yeah, and he never saw time him coming in.
It's the first time he's knocked out somebody like this since he was at 130 pounds.
And Hatton's head hit the canvas very hard.
He was knocked out as soon as
double
the punch landed.
jeopardy. He was unconscious from the moment he caught that shot. Goes to the canvas in the proverbial heap, and boom. Out of our camera range at that angle, the head pounded against the canvas. Here's another look. So Floyd Mayweather made his statement on a podium this morning, saying, I'm back and I'm still the best. Manny Pacquiao makes his statement right here in the ring, knocking out Ricky Hatton.
And his trainer fitted.
Wow, beautiful counter shot by Pacquiao.
Yeah, here comes Angles, and that's a bad break for the champion.
But it is a knockdown.
It is a knockdown. 7! Woo! Hey, okay.
All right, let's take a look at the knockdown now. Manny coming forward. Oh, that's a solid knockdown. Yeah. That is a definite knockdown, a right to the head sent Cotto down. There's nothing flukish about that one. He brought the punches up from the body. Beautifully done by Pacquiao.
Now trying to tee off with that left hand. Now he's back orthodox.
And he can switch because he's a natural southpaw.
Oh, nice movement from Cotto to avoid those shots. And he's down again. Combination puts him down.
He's hurt this time. He's very wobbly. I'm watching his legs. He's trying to get his legs back. He is very wobbly.
He's been down twice. He'll get saved by the bell, it seems.
Maybe. You could do this, Miguel.
All right, let's take a look at it. Pacquiao, just a brilliant left hook. Look at it, it's a one-punch knockdown. And you could see he was actually flagging in the wind, it looked like, before he went down.
Pacquiao with the flurries and a beautiful left hook. It was sort of an uppercut. There it is. Series of uppercuts. Cotto coming forward, using his momentum, and Pacquiao with his power punch, catching him with that beautiful left.
Pacquiao is all over him.
It looked like they were trying to stop the fight when they came into the ring, but Kenny Bayless was collecting the cards and didn't see them waving it off.
One of the photographers was actually on the apron saying,
Congratulations. And Kenny had his face turned.
Well, now we're in the 12th, needless to say. And Manny is in the house as the chant lifts up from every seat in the house, it would seem. The Puerto Rican crowd has gone silent. Stinging combinations of Kenny Gaines calls it off.
Round knockout for Manny Pacquiao.
When will it ever end for Pacquiao? There is no limit, it seems, to what this man can do.
And or taking an efficient, the athletic commissioner considered not jab. And Emmanuel Stewart.
I see the size does.
To see was Antonio Margarito stand boxing with Manny Pacquiao and head down. In the his fights, notably the Paul Williams box with Manny Pacquiao.
Margarito has landed.
As I see right here. When he fought Cotto.
I mean, time that Pacquiao found his body
South of lightweight.
But crosses. Delectable experience, perhaps more.
Looked vulnerable.
Now his back is against the ropes. The action, Pacquiao hits him flush with a
clean shot. But
guy ain't there. You know, Pacquiao.
But I haven't seen a round. I thought, oh, maybe
no. In case he gets a knockout, fine. But got to be. But I hope he's in.
I think you're looking. So Pacquiao can do that.
You know, saying that Pacquiao's not hurt.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to, with almost every punch.
Than Mosley, but he's strong. And
he's beating Margarito up in this round. There's a huge welcome.
I think, and everybody took off.
That has never stopped punching
at the target. Very.
And Margarito landed on Antonio Margarito.
Pacquiao
ability to adjust the punch in mid-arc.
Yeah.
Margarito going to the body against that Margarito actually makes his fight against Cotto. And here,
as always,
he jolted down there.
Something to behold.
And you know, he always.
Margarito, he said, look. Cross, but the bottom
Margarito.
Place. Margarito momentarily. A few years ago, when you start to get hit hard.
This is what I said he should appear because
there's no way. Just too much side.
That didn't work. Up that way.
Impressive. He said easy. The footwork. This round, it appears to me.
But he's winning all of them.
He's tasted of having Pacquiao against the ropes. This is Pacquiao's nightmare. Back and forth. And Jim, the one thing we can't
call comparative rounds. I thought it was a compare.
But the bottom line is, you're right.
Up here. I've been getting rid of this at him, but he is.
Well, I'll say this: I've covered boxing for 25 I've ever seen.
He does it all and fights everybody. That's what I actually go in a 12-round decision, only because of a Pacquiao show.
No, if I had a prediction, it was going to be this decision, and there'd be a lot of nervous moments in it.
I thought Pacquiao would stop Margarito right face looks.
Margarito's hanging in, and he's having more. It continues, but Pacquiao just stunned
all that time, and he pinned it.
World-class, one-handed fighter. Margarito banging him against the ropes here, trying to get to Pacquiao's body. That could change the fight. Pacquiao fighting.
And here comes
and he turns around and bangs Margarito straight on the bad eye. Badly bruised with the left. Margarito nods it.
You know, fighting, very strongest factor is fighting while he's tired.
And he's blocking some of the punches, taking some.
And speaking of redemption for Margarito, so far this has been a measure. Never stopped fighting his fight in spite of a to see him knock out.
Miguel earlier today, Miguel said this when I thought that Pacquiao had to edge. He said, man, he may have edge, but it's going to be a hard fight.
He's ever taken in one round from a guy having won the feather. He ran out again.
He got a draw.
Yeah, which is a little better than a smaller guy, but a regular 104, I think Manny would have knocked out.
Has begun to move.
He'll win the fight fairly easy, but, you know, one strength to rough him up.
Unless somebody wants to stop.
Said that Pacquiao landed knockout-style hooks.
Bigger than himself. Touching him up.
17 pounds, big pounds.
Right. He should to make Margarito shave off the beard. Would have done. Pacquiao, I want to use it as a target. That's a fighter.
He's putting it on.
Manny. Boom! Tattooing pork.
physically fatigued, both.
That's
He's
ready to go.
Yeah. Coming.
That was a right hook from Pacquiao. Another 30 seconds.
He may get out of this.
Another measure of redemption for Margarito. Fighting, chauffeur rather. Look at me, I'm tough. He really wants to win the fight. Behind and getting
no hit. The referee, there's no hit.
The fight at this point. It landed a shot.
That's what he's saying to Cole.
Good job, I think. It's right there. As long as the guy's punching back, being out punched, but the referee has.
Manuel, he's rearranging Margarito's face. Hero snap. He is.
If the referee stopped, it wouldn't be any complaint, but I just don't think he's going to stop.
Against Bryant, shots he's taking. Max, whether Pacquiao
was doing that with Roy Jones in the later round.
Pacquiao's pulling his punches now.
Until he felt the time was right. He noticed Hagler the fight.
He's fighting such different guys. Some Manny energy.
A bit of a feeling out process, but it is. Man doesn't want him with a flurry of 5.
Over this fight, but you're right. Manny can't get too excited because Floyd Mayweather.
Accuracy for Floyd Mayweather, and there's the pot shot straight.
But he's keeping it out there to
well, one trick pony had that lightning left hand, and he just ate. Pacquiao, 3 of 29, 10% connect.
Pacquiao coming out more aggressively. He must have got a coach to not let Floyd Mayweather be comfortable. But Floyd's defense is impeccable in the first round and a half.
Floyd Mayweather on the ropes.
Floyd to react and then shoot for the chest.
Lynch, Mayweather very effective with that lead right hand early, backing to the ropes, and now Manny Pacquiao missing upstairs. He's coming up on the final minute of the second round. He's not exactly known for abiding by the, lean on that head sometimes, and here's Manny Pacquiao. Great Mayweather able to keep Manny Pacquiao at bay for the low.
See the first
Pacquiao coming back and saying reckless is really what the fans want to see. They want to see action, but it has to be.
If not, something bad can happen, and it can happen quick.
And Manny Pacquiao
put his back foot kind of situation, but if it keeps happening, he's going to have to step in and do something.
Floyd Mayweather missing with the right hand, stakes the jab, counter a defensive fighter of his era. That is a lead right hand. Mayweather against the ropes.
Manny Pacquiao can throw 5 punches and only land 1. Good shape.
Great effect, one of the best defensive fighters of his era. Trying to go on the attack here against.
Low with Floyd Mayweather.
There's a counter left hand that backed up Floyd Mayweather. And Manny Pacquiao going on the attack. Again, the high guard. A lot of those punches deflecting him, Rand on their feet. Encouraged by and there Pacquiao lands. Pacquiao misses with a jab of his at the MGM Grand for this jab of Mayweather.
Character for Floyd Sr.
Oh, but there's Mayweather backing Pacquiao up with a.
Let's keep it in perspective. Floyd is ahead, but he has to cap.
35 for 17 per sword. We're trying to give you the second hand from CompuBox, and now.
Land, Manny blocked it. Good shot from Manny Pacquiao.
12 has bounced back with 3 consecutive wins.
That shot hurt Floyd Mayweather right there.
That hurts Floyd.
That shot hurt Floyd right there.
And Pacquiao looking to take advantage. Mayweather absorbing those body blows, nodding, no, you're not hurting me, but it's Manny in the 6th.
Yeah.
The jab by Mayweather. Pacquiao going on the attack. Out of harm's way, but that jab was deflected off.
Sometimes you need to be talked to like that. And Floyd Mayweather knows his day, and he's landing a few jabs.
Oh, there's
the game plan in the moment.
Oh, nice
shot from him.
Terrific stuff here at the MGM Grand. Mayweather lands a stiff jab from Manny Pacquiao is thus far scaring.
This is,
oh, straight left hand.
Manny lands that straight left. He's getting Floyd to.
Again, the flurry of punches half left in the 8th round. Good pull counter. Trying to set the trap with the jabs. There's another.
Floyd has been in this situation. See what happens down the stretch.
There's again the 1-2, the straight. Left hook again. Oh, another straight to get in close with under a minute remaining. Goes to the body. Gets. There's that. There's another. Now along the ropes. Pacquiao
work his way back up and possibly catch me.
He's spending most of his time on his back foot. Under a minute and a half left in the 10th. And again by Pacquiao. Has Floyd on the ropes.
But I'd like to see him use his legs.
To see him ringside. Round 11. Mayweather.
Look at Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao. Watch the feet. But a knockout blow.
There's a hard shot to the body and
trainer does it. So
fighter of this era. Mayweather in the corner but rolling. Ending the counter right hand.
Looks like Pacquiao's trying to steal this. And even if he doesn't land,
the crowd now getting to its feet. Garden Arena. Or is it going to come down to the track? But the final bell has gone.
だけです。中盤第6ラウンドです。おお、赤い左やってました、当てました。カウンターが足と、さあこれで釘付けにしたい。おお、出たー、ひっくり返った。バランスも崩したということがあるんでしょう。
アルジェルの左フックをせっかく自信持ったところだったんですけどね。
今畳みかけが良かったですね。連続さがね、
ああいうふうに走って追いかける、あれがパッキャオらしさですよね。
さあここで一気に詰めるまで持っていけるか。残り50秒。右が伸びてきます。これは気をつけなければいけません。バニー・パッキャオ。アルジェリアどうしのぐか。
アルジェルは苦戦することは滑ったか
膝が折れたのか滑ったのか。
ダウン
スリップをアピールしましたがダウン取られました。さあ2つ目のダウンです。
それで追撃かけてダウン取りましたよね。2度目のダウンはね、ちょっとコーナーが滑ってたせいもありますけどね、ダウン取ってくれたのはラッキーですよね。
ドネアさん、またパッキャオが流れを戻しましたね。
本当ですね、タイミングが良かったです。アルジェリアは自信を持ってオープンにしちゃったところを狙われましたね。そこでアルジェリアを痛めつけることができました、パッキャオが。
パッキャオからしたらこの後もペースを握っていきたいですね。スタイルを貫いています。それを打ち砕きます。見事なカウンター。
見事ですね、今のは見事。
アルジェリの作戦を木っ端みじんにしたか。
今のは見事ですね。
うわー、ふらついてる。ダメか、諦めたか、ギブアップか。満員のお客様は喜んでいます。パッキャオはとどめを刺しに行きました。止めるか。うわーっと力が残ってないでしょ。だいぶ効いてますね。 ダウン今スターティングダウンですねという形になりましたが、ダウンしたと認めなっただろうという判断のもとで
はずですね。ファイトを止めるべきでしたね。素晴らしいストレートでした。
ダウンが2つありました。
10対7ですね。
うわ、見事ですね今のは。
ここでこの後ね立ち上がったその動きを見て止めても最近の流れは大体止まるっていう傾向が多いようですが、これに望みを託したいのかもしれませんが、もう腰砕けカウントが入っています。クリス・アルジェリ
ガードはしていたんですけどね。
お客さん何にも文句言わないです。もう反撃できる力もない覇気もない。
アメリカで大活躍をしているドネアさんから見たらどう見えるんでしょうか。ドネアさんどうです？ここまでもう勝敗はもう明らかですよね。
そうですね。止めればよかったと思いますね。非常に危険な状況が続いてます。
こっちの警戒に頭が正面から効いてますよ結構。
これがパッキャオの飛び込みです。効いてるのか。
効いてますよ。
立ち上がりました。さあカウントが続きます。
いやもう正面からダウン後も質よく行こうとしましたね。
もうかなり深くまで行ったんですね。
そうですね。だから距離というのは本当にですね、届かない距離からでも足で入るんで届くんですね。もうパッキャオの場合は
ワンツーなんですよ。ワンはロングなんですけどツーはショートなんですよね。
Bradley do here. He doesn't want to run to just survive. He doesn't have the firepower to keep Manny off.
Bradley's trying to fight back.
Well, here we see an exchange right now where they both exchanging punches, and as I've said before, Manny is very good at catching people when they're in the exchange room because he punches and pivots back and forth very well. Nothing is landing clean except for that punch there, and it still didn't seem like it had that much of an effect. But I don't know whether Bradley hurt his twisted his ankle.
And the left hand moves Bradley halfway. Move.
Here you see a tremendous left from Manny Pacquiao. It seems as if he just physically overpowered Bradley at this stage right now. And it's just a matter of time because Bradley has not been able to.
左を返しました。できていた。
今のはダウン。
タイミング的なものですが、よく動きましたパッキャオ。ひっくり返りました。ブラッドリー。
ブラッドリー流れかと思ったらまたまた痛いですね。今の
7ラウンド目のダウンはね、ドンキ呼ぶかも分かりませんけど、今のはね、本当のダウンですよ。
本当だ。正真正銘。これね。両足揃ってましたけどもいいね。あそこで打てるところがやっぱすごいですね。
あの位置でね、小さいパンチに切り替えて、その下からアッパー気味のね、アッパーとフックの中間みたいなパンチで顎の先端捉えるっていう。
ブラッドリーに見事な逆上がりを披露させました。浜田さんどうですか今のこの左については。
いやー本当タイミングが合ってますよね。
あそこまで追い込んで最後ポンと合わせる動
くようになると調子出ますね。
状態はよく動いてるようなんですけども、足はまだもう一つですか。
踏み込みのタイミングを今測っているところですからね。踏み込む瞬間、抜群のタイミングでした。
バズーカと呼ばれた左が戻ってきたのか。
今そんなに深く踏み込んだわけじゃないんで、
いつもの飛び込みがなしの左ストレートでした。
はい、ポイントはダウンありましたからパッキャオの10対8ですね。
10対8ですね。
チャレンジャーがまずはこれ上から見た映像吹っ飛びました。長谷川さんやっぱりこれ飛び込んだ左じゃなかったんですけどね。
そうですね。ちょうどジャブバルガス選手がジャブ打つ時ですね。ここ僕が去年の12月にもらったダウンにちょっと似てますね。タイミング的にはそういう感じですね。
そうですか。
パンチを出した瞬間。
Fight of this magnitude, you have to go back to when Muhammad Ali was 33 years old and had a 15-round unanimous decision as the knockdown is scored here in round number 3. Pacquiao gets to Matisse.
It's an uppercut, a left uppercut right up the guard of Matisse. Having some moments in this round.
Oh, that got to him. He takes a knee after Pacquiao lands. Second knockdown of the night scored by Pacquiao. What a turn. Uppercut again, and he puts him down again. Pacquiao floors him a third time. Pacquiao has done it. Knockout victory and his return fight. How about it? Knockout victory, Manny Pacquiao.